Yo, what is going on, my wonderful people out there? It's your boy Dread Zero, and C.Viper is finally here. I know everybody fingers hurt. I know everybody got muscle cramps in their hands, but never fear. I am here today to drop the C.Viper jump cancel and feint guide for you guys. I'm here to try to make it as simple as possible. It's going to be a quick little digestible guide that you guys can watch back and as much as you need to. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. Alright, so the first thing about C.Viper is that we need to talk about is her jump cancel. And so you jump cancel by pressing down and then up quickly. Doing so takes 1 bar of drive gauge. So if you saw right there, it took 1 bar of drive gauge. So you cannot do this jump cancel when you are burnt out. With the jump cancel, it is very simple. You can either do down up and get it really quickly, or you can do down and a jump forward to get a jump forward super jump. The reason why this is so important is because C.Viper does not have many cancelable buttons, but all of her buttons except command normals are jump cancelable. So most of her normals, most of the important normals that typically are cancelable, like crouch medium kick for Viper is not cancelable, stand medium kick is not cancelable, heavy punch isn't cancelable. Heavy kick isn't cancelable. So these are very important buttons for Viper that a lot of other characters have that are cancelable that are not cancelable for her in the traditional way. All of her normals are jump cancelable. So even though you can't traditionally cancel stand medium kick, you can do jump cancel from it and do a special move like this. So, or you can do like whatever other special move that you want to do like this. You know, so how do you do this? You could manually try to do it, right? Like you could try to just manually do like medium kick and then do the jump cancel and then input the special move, but that's really hard. And it's actually a lot harder than what you would normally do, which is to TK the move. And so TKing is allowing you to cancel the jump cancel frames from the super jump into a special move on the early startup of the move. So instead of this coming out, you'll actually get something like this. And so how do you do that? What you need to do is you need to TK the move. And I'm not really sure how to do it on leverless or stick, but for controller, and you can take these same inputs and input how you need to for your different controllers. What you want to do is that you want to do the special move and end in up forward or up back. So, for example, if I wanted to jump cancel burn kick, for example, because there's a grounded burn kick and then there's an aerial burn kick. What you need to do is that you need to do down forward and then end in up forward in order to get the special move. So look at the inputs like this. It's kind of like doing a half circle. You're doing a half circle up and making sure that you're ending your input in up forward. You have to end in up forward or the moves are not going to come out consistently. So you need to do it like this. So I did TK burn knuckle from jump cancel. And you would do the exact same thing when you're trying to cancel a button. So for example, this medium kick that I said was not cancelable, I can cancel that into burn kick if I do the TK super jump cancel into burn kick like this. So you need to make sure that you're ending in up forward, because that's what's going to be consistent for you. If you are not ending in up forward, you're going to get this jump like this. You saw how I ended in up. If you want the move to come out, you have to end it up forward. That's very important for the TK. Like that. So again, the input is that for at least for burn kick, you would do down forward and then end it up forward in order to do it, and you would press the button and then it would be able to come out like that. Now, this is that's how I do it for controller. It's going to be the exact same way for like hitbox and stick, except your buttons are going to be different, obviously. So this is mostly for controller, but I'm sure you can still apply this to other different controllers. And it's the same thing when you want to do all the thunder knuckles, except in you're not doing half circle up forward, you're doing half circle back forward. So and back up. So here you go, like this. So I did a quarter circle back, and then I did up back. and I ended it up back. So you have to end it up back or up forward for these special moves to come out. So this is really important for Viper. If you are not able to jump cancel, don't fear, because Viper has like some easier stuff. Like for example, I'll take her off block. I'll take Chun-Li off block. You can just do something like this. So you can just do, you know, crouch medium punch into heavy thunder knuckle. You can do, you know, crouch medium punch, drive rush cancel into forward, and then forward heavy kick, and then your +8. You can do this. So you can do something like this. So Viper does have easier stuff. It's just you get more damage and more Oki if you go for her jump cancel off normals and stuff like that. So remember, again, in order to get the TK for these moves from the jump cancel, you have to either in up forward or up back, and what you'll do is kind of like a half circle up or a half circle back and ending in back up forward or forward up forward. So like this again. All right, so I hope that was helpful for the jump cancels. Like I said, this is going to be like something for you to digest really quickly. Viper's Thunder Knuckle feints and Seismo feints. So with feints, it's really easy because I heard in Street Fighter 4, you cancel these moves and feint these moves by pressing 2 kick buttons and forward. Well, now all you have to do is just press a kick button and it'll end the move. So, for example, if you wanted to do Light Thunder Knuckle and feint that, you would just press Light Thunder Knuckle and then press X or circle or whatever your kick buttons are. So, there's actually an easier way to do these feints than immediately pressing the kick button. If you press the punch button and the kick button close to each other and hold them, you'll be able to feint. So you're almost pressing it simultaneously, but you're not quite, because if you press them at the same time, you'll sometimes get this focus attack like this. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're pressing punch first, but then immediately, and I mean immediately after, press the kick button in order to cancel it like this. So utilizing the technique where you're able to feint by pressing the the punch button and then the kick button immediately, you're able to do your combos a little bit easier. And like I said, it's going to take some practice. This is Viper we're talking about. This is not somebody that you can just like pick up immediately and start doing the crazy stuff unless you're just like a execution and timing god, right? So knowing that we have that technique where you can press the punch button and then the kick buttons pretty much simultaneously and hold them to cancel, it'll make combos easier, and you can do something like this. So that combo becomes a lot easier because I'm not trying to like immediately, I'm not like trying to press the kick button after doing the move startup. It makes it a lot easier, especially because heavy Thunder Knuckle in general, the cancel window for that is really, really tight. Like you got to like do it at the beginning. Let me see if I can even do it. Yeah, I can't even really do it without holding it. I'm not gonna lie. Like my execution has never been like amazing, but pressing this like makes it so much better. So make sure you're doing that in the combo. And the last thing that I want to mention is the C.Viper B&B, where you would do Seismo and then you would cancel into Burn Knuckle. That is something that a lot of players I've seen like have some trouble with at first, but once you start getting into routine, it becomes like second nature. So the reason why people are having trouble canceling Seismo into Burn Kick is because you're doing the immediate version of the TK. So you're getting Burn Kick immediately off the ground, and Viper's not really leaving the ground, which makes the combo inconsistent and you end up dropping it. So what you want to do is slightly delay you pressing the kick button for Burn Kick input, because that will allow Viper to leave the ground for an instant, and then she will do the Burn Kick and you're able to follow up like this. So if you do it like that, you'll always hit it. So you just need to slightly delay pressing the button, the kick button, to do the move instead of doing immediately, because you need to give Viper some time to leave the ground. And I'll show it again. So make sure you're doing that. I forgot to mention it in the jump cancel thing because I just thought about it. But yeah, this is just a short guide, and I'll start going more in depth with Viper as I get to play her a little bit more. She's really fun. She's so fun. Very complicated character. So I just wanted to push this out for you guys. And hopefully maybe if I need to redo it later, I will. But hopefully this was helpful for you guys. With that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And your boy be out. Peace.